Today we're talking about the biggest mistakes I see women make that are stopping them from healing and overcoming their PCOS. I made these same mistakes for the longest time, and when I finally realized them and nipped them in the butt, my health and my PCOS finally started to heal. Stronger Than PCOS, where we overcome our PCOS one positive thought at a time. I'm Hannah, and this channel is all about overcoming PCOS naturally and supporting each other in our PCOS journeys. So if you're new here, I'd love to have you join the family and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you are sure to get every video to help you overcome your PCOS. So like I said, today's video is all about the 3 biggest mistakes I see women, and I myself made them too, that stops you from healing your PCOS. These are more so mental mistakes, but I want to let you all know, if anyone hasn't ever heard of the mental aspect of overcoming PCOS, that it is the most vital, important part of the whole shebang of PCOS. You could have everything else in line, and if your mental state is not in line, you are going to have more and more obstacles come up, and it's just going to seem like no matter what you do, nothing's getting better. So if that is you, this video is definitely going to help you out. Quick rundown on how our thinking affects our physical reality and our physical body. All you do, close your eyes, think of going in your kitchen and grabbing a lemon, putting it on a cutting board, grabbing a knife, and cutting into the lemon, and the juices are coming, squeezing everywhere, and they're going everywhere, and you smell the scent of the lemon, and you're cutting in a slice, and you take one of the slices and you pop it in your mouth, and think about yourself really doing this, and let yourself suck on the lemon in your mind. For the majority of people, you are going to notice that you are salivating, that you can really kind of taste the sourness of the lemon, even though there's no lemon. That is because your mind, your subconscious mind, does not know the difference between reality and what you're thinking. This is why you need to be so careful with how you think about your health and PCOS. All the greatest scientists, all the greatest philosophers all talked about how much your thoughts and your mind affect your health and your reality, and that is why I'm so passionate about it on my channel. Now that we got all of that out of the way, let's just skip to these 3 biggest mistakes that you yourself may be making. First one is, you go into your PCOS journey, and when you think about food, you think about the foods you can't have. On so many of my videos I post, or even messages I get, I'll have so many women say, well, we can't have that, right? We can't have this, and we're not supposed to have that. That's not good for PCOS people, and I thought that has too much sugar, and I thought that has too much of this and too much of that. And that is a big mistake. You do not want to be focused on what you shouldn't be eating. You want to be focused on what you should be eating. This, for one, is going to set you up to where your brain is thinking about the foods you should be eating instead of thinking about the ones you shouldn't be, to where when you get hungry, those are the ones on your mind. What you need to be doing is instead focusing on the foods you should be eating. I have made a couple videos on foods that are great for PCOS and food substitutes. I will link them down below or somewhere in this video. That is going to make it such an easier transition to eating healthy, because you're going to be focusing on the abundance of food you're actually able to eat, instead of coming from this place of lack and restriction, which is not a place you want to come from. That is not a positive vibe to be putting out. You want to be putting out that abundance vibe, being excited about all the array of food that you need to and are able to consume. Next biggest mistake I see women making, and again, I've made all of these mistakes plenty of time throughout my journey, and that is focusing on weight, on losing weight to get over PCOS, or focusing on just getting rid of the symptoms, and instead not focusing on getting to the root cause and really healing your PCOS. So if you're constantly focused on like, okay, which ones, wait, well, she's doing this and she's losing a lot of weight really quick, and she's doing this and her symptoms are going away really, really fast. I'm not saying there's anything, like, not all of that is wrong and that's not going, I don't know how to convey, I hope I'm conveying this correctly, but that shouldn't be your focus. Your focus should be on the healthy lifestyle you need, your new healthy lifestyle in order for you to overcome PCOS. And instead of thinking that going to like certain diets or whatever because you heard that they're going to help you drop the weight or they're gonna all of a sudden diminish things. I don't know how to convey it because I totally understand, and that's why I have videos on like how to decrease your testosterone, how to clear your skin, how to regrow your hair, and all of that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is watch those videos and gain the knowledge of what those women are doing, but don't be so focused on that symptom. Don't be so obsessed over getting over those things. Take the information, implement it in your life, and let it go. Also, going back to the weight thing, I know I'm a girl who has skinny PCOS. However, even with people who don't have PCOS, they are so enveloped in anything that helps them lose weight really fast, and that not necessarily is going to help you overcome your PCOS. Yes, you'll lose the weight, maybe your cycle will regulate. However, you want to make permanent lifestyle changes that are sustainable and work for you and your lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So going to this thing that's having extreme weight loss isn't necessarily good for your body. You know, it didn't take it a day to gain the weight or to get in the state it's in. So taking, you get what I'm saying? I'm saying it very exaggerated, but I hope you're understanding the message I'm trying to convey here. Last one, and if these are the kind of videos you enjoy watching or you have learned something thus far, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up and support my channel. Also, let me know in the comments below if you find yourself making any of these mistakes, or in the past or present. Last mistake I see women making, and again, I myself made it, and that is going into the healing process with a negative mindset of some aspect of PCOS, whether that is, well, it's going to take me this long, it's going to take me a long time, or oh, it's going to be a really hard process, or it's going to be very emotional, or I'm going to have to go through a lot, or this is going to be hard, or I can't give up that food, I've eaten it for so long, I don't know how I could live without it. Those are all negative thoughts that don't help you at all, not even a single ounce. In fact, they hold you back. These are thoughts and beliefs you need to let go. Whenever you need to recognize when these thoughts come in your head and pop them like a bubble and say, that's not true. This journey is going to be easy for me. I'm going to learn so much. I'm excited. This is going to be an easy journey. This is going to be a smooth transition. I'm going to learn to love these healthy, abundant foods in front of me. I don't need any of that stuff I've been eating the past all my life. I don't need any of that stuff anymore. I have plenty of healthy food that I love and enjoy, and this new lifestyle is going to help me heal PCOS quickly. I'm talking every negative emotion you've had about PCOS, girl, you have to let it go. We can all complain and empathize, but then it's time to let it go. And you know, I get people like, oh, you don't, that's easy for you to say, blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing. I haven't always been where I'm at now. I haven't always been here. But I realized that the negative thinking was stopping me from getting where I wanted to be, which is where I'm at now. So you have to let those go, regardless of how deserving you feel of them. Of like, well, Hannah, it's not fair that blah, blah, blah. Or I've done everything and that it doesn't, I'm sorry, like, it doesn't matter. As I have to be blunt with y'all, it does not matter. If that's the mindset you want to hold on to, that's the reality you are going to continue to get. So it's time, girlfriend, let it go. start thinking of what you need to do, where you're going, and be excited for where you're going, and really try to enjoy the process, because there's, like I said, a certain aspect in your life right now that someone else wishes they had. Believe me, there is. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to type down below, I am stronger than PCOS. Get it in your subconscious mind. The more you see these positive affirmations, the more you're telling yourself them, the more they will manifest in your life right before your eyes. And before you know it, you'll be thinking, I don't even need to watch Hannah's videos. I got this. All right, ladies, I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video.